Ashraf lived in a village in Dakahlia and lived a stable life as an electronics repair technician, married, and had a daughter named Mona. After a long struggle with miscarriage, he was blessed with a daughter and lived a quiet life with his family until his wife passed away. After her death, Ashraf lived with Mona and devoted his life to her, trying to meet all her needs and secure her future. After a while, Ashraf's family began to pressure him to marry another woman to help him at home. And he agreed to marry another woman, but Mona began to complain about the bad treatment of her stepmother. As a result, Ashraf decided to divorce his second wife to preserve his daughter. Over time, a friend of Ashraf's named Ahmed proposed to marry his son Mohamed to Mona, but Ashraf initially refused because of his daughter's young age. After consulting Mona, who confirmed her love for Mohamed, Ashraf agreed to the engagement on the condition that the marriage be postponed until Mona reached the age of 18, with rules for the engagement being put in place to ensure that the laws were not violated. On January 18, 2024, Ashraf disappeared, and Mona became worried. After his family tried to search for him and reported him to the police, Ashraf's body was found wrapped in a sheet in the canal. Investigations proved that Ashraf was killed after being stabbed in different places, and the body was identified through DNA analysis. During the investigation, Ashraf's sister became suspicious of Mona after noticing unusual appearances in her house. Investigators discovered from the messages between Mona and her fiancé Mohamed that the latter was involved in the crime, and Mohamed and Mona were arrested. Investigations revealed that Mohamed and Mona had planned to kill Ashraf to seize his money and property, and used items from Ashraf's house to carry out the crime. Mona cooperated in the crime and monitored the events moment by moment. Mohamed was tried and sentenced to death, while Mona was referred to the juvenile court due to her young age. In the final session, Mohamed was sentenced to death, while a session was set for Mona's trial based on the juvenile law.